Hi, I'm Dr. Bodzioch from Atlantic Chiropractic, your posture doctor. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about know all, know nothing, and how this conversation perpetuated itself is through a new patient that came in who was an RN for 20 plus years in a hospital. She has low back irritation, sciatica, with a host of other different irritations, mid back pain, internal stuff as far as digestive stuff, a couple other things going on. Conversation that she kept saying was what they did, right? So they did their angioplasty with cement. I forget the name, angio something. So they cemented the joint or did some stabilization with some kind of cement and tried to stabilize the joint in her mid back. Actually, it was in her mid back, and then she had surgery in her low back. She had an accident. She slipped in the hospital, which subsequently led to her retiring. Actually, what I got from her conversation, and I love her, right? I have nothing against this lady, but what I got was that she knew everything, but she was in the situation she was because she knew everything. It didn't really make sense to me, right? If you know what you need to know and you're trying to know what you need to know to be healthy, shouldn't you be healthy? Doesn't that make sense to you? You, the viewer, does that make sense? If your intentions are to be healthy and you study everything that pertains to health, then shouldn't you be healthy? I guess that was the dichotomy of it. So she said she knew everything about health and had all the tools and whatnot to support it, but here she was very unhealthy. And again, no insult to her. It reminds me of, you know what, the Chinese story about the scholar and the student. And student's got a full cup of tea, and the teacher's trying to share with him a point, and the student just doesn't want to hear it and doesn't want to get it, and basically keeps denying it. And the teacher shares with the student that his cup's so full that there's what? Nothing left over or room to put anything in. I thought that was kind of a neat analogy, right? She had a full cup of tea. I'm trying to pour some tea into her cup. Her teacup is so full that it runneth over, because there's no space, no opening to add to that cup, or even the availability to add to the cup, because the cup is already full. We should always be open to new information, because I don't know how we could advance or improve ourselves if we're not open to new information, okay? Without any judgment or any pretense toward it. So bottom line is, she was doing what she's been doing, and she's been doing it for 20 plus years, and she is where she is, and she has no beneficial results. So you're traveling down the road and the road's taking you nowhere. I guess you can keep traveling down that road, or you can stop, turn around, go back to the intersection, and take the other road. And that's what I'm trying to share with you guys in regards to a natural approach to health versus the contemporary or the medical approach to health. First and foremost, I really believe that the natural approach has a principle. Our principle is there's an intelligence that controls every organ, muscle, and tissue and gland in your body. That intelligence is specific and distinct for you versus anybody else. Versus, I don't really even know what the medical model is in regards to how the body works. And I really think if they don't have a principle, in regards to how that body functions, I think it seems pretty difficult for them to follow a principle if they don't even have one to start with. Our principle hasn't changed over our years, and now it seems everybody on the bandwagon is trying to jump on it. That this neurology, or this intelligence, or this chi, or this Tao, or this God, or this spirit, I mean, label it whatever you want. It's energy. You can add a name to this energy, whatever you choose. But this energy or this intelligence runs the machine, okay, or this ecosystem. This ecosystem's coach is your neurology. That ecosystem is controlled through that neurology. It didn't pack its bags and leave you when you were born. And I find it really humorous and actually sometimes quite annoying when all of a sudden your coach stops working or gets sidetracked or gets blocked because of all this aggravation you're doing, like maybe eating the wrong foods, like 20 Twinkies a day, and you're not drinking any water, and you're not exercising, and all of a sudden it starts to break down. And all of a sudden your body doesn't know what the hell's going on. Or, per se, these doctors say, you know what, we can get this body working better. But wait a minute, it was working for 20 years great and fine. Now all of a sudden it doesn't work and you're just going to throw it all down the tubes? I want you to think about that. Think about your principles. Think about your congruency. You know, I think we have to do less and get rid of more. And be a little bit more congruent in regards to what we do or choose to do. It's food for thought. Remember, the power that made the body heals the body. There is no other. We'd love to check you at Atlantic Chiropractic in Stoneham, Mass. 781-GET-WELL. Have a great night. Look forward to speaking to you in the future. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I know time is very valuable. Give us a little love and please hit subscribe so we can get these videos to you. We love making them and we just want a little love back. That's all we're looking for. We love acknowledging you and giving you pertinent information in regards to structural mechanics, postural distortions, and basic life.